Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this mid-afternoon for a movie review this afternoon for Carry On that I got a chance to watch with Taron Eckhart in this film along with Jason Bateman. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this almost 2-hour film of Carry On and let you know my thoughts on the movie as a whole for this 2024 film. So let's dive into this movie review now. I only got three more 2024 films left. I got the Sonic movie, Mufasa, and then finally Nosferatu. And then I should be pretty much in the 2025 movies in the next week or so. But for now, let's dive into this movie review. So pretty much in this film, Taron Eckhart plays a guy named Ethan in this film, and he's Ethan Kopech, and he's like the security TSA officer that has to do. He asked for a promotion for one of his friends, Jesse or whatever. Gives him his spot or whatever for the promotion to go to the machines or whatever for TSA to check and make sure that this luggage is clear and there's no threat in the clearing of that in the machine. And then what happens is Jason Bateman comes into play and is kind of telling Ethan what to do and all that. What is it? Taron Eckhart's character, Ethan. So it pretty much is a movie where they're kind of there's this bomb or whatever, this kind of nuclear chemical bomb that's apparently supposed to kill 250 passengers on a plane to Washington, D.C., along with the congresswoman in it. And you find that out later in the film, like close to the end of the film. But for the most part, would I say I hate this film? I think it's fine. It's decent at best. Not one of the worst films. It's very intense for how it turned out. I think the performances were pretty solid, and the movie's performance as a whole is fairly decent. I mean, it's what you expect for a action thriller kind of film, and kind of you think that there were basically one passengers that had the bomb, the nuclear chemical bomb, but apparently there was two. And they didn't explain the second one, but I guess the second one had another bomb. So that left me questioning, like, wow, they didn't really articulate some of the film and do a little post-credit scene showing what happens with the second bomb. But give me a second, I gotta pause the video. Sorry about that, guys. Had a phone call come in. My mom was calling me. So pretty much, with this film, Carry On, I think it was a decent film for how it turned out. There were some thrilling moments in the film for this 2024 film, and there were some execution moments that I think were fairly decent, but the movie's pacing was fine for how it turned out. So this is not the worst film, but it's not one of my personal favorites. So if I were to give Carry On its deserved score, I'm feeling a light 7 out of 10 for this film. It's decent. It's not one of the worst films I've seen of 2024, but it did have a lot of intense, thrilling moments with Taron Eckhart's performance and all that being the outstanding moment of the film, and him trying to handle it the best way he can because they were trying to tell him what to do. Jason Bateman was, and telling him you have to pass this guy that's let this guy pass and do nothing with the chemical bomb that's about to pass through the machine at TSA. So, yeah. But overall, from what I've seen with the film, it's a decent film. So 7 out of 10 for this movie, Carry On. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. I'm sorry that I had to pause the video for a second. I just got a phone call from my mom, so she needed some help with something. So I gotta end this video now by saying thank you so much for watching this movie review this mid-afternoon, and I'll see you guys in the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie review sometime later this week. It's gonna be sometime soon when I get around to that movie, but probably tomorrow or something. But until then, thanks for watching Carry On 2024 movie review. You guys have a good rest of your day.